Hello, this is JilliBling, and I thought we'd make these projects today. They're using pretty much the same supplies but in different colors and different stamp sets. And it's going to be using Seaside Notions and Whiskey Business. And this is part of my 101 class. And I try my best to keep it 101, but I can't help but Stampin' Up! Calls it step it up and add a little bit more and a little bit more. But they can be really simple. And they're really nice. So there is this one using Seaside Notions, and I love the little seahorse. And it, I colored it using the blends and then fussy cut it. And I have the colors listed in here, but I'll put those on my blog. And my blog is jillibling.com. And then I tried to do one with a little bit brighter colors, and I think I went a little bit overboard. And every time I look at it, it's a bit too fussy, but I like the colors on it. So maybe when we do this card today, I'll use the brighter colors and try to keep it calm. And then the second one, I love the set. The minute I saw it, I really liked it. And my boys, they drink whiskey. But isn't that nice? Just very simple on the inside. I really like how this one turned out on the inside. And that's heat embossed. And then there's this one. And today we'll probably do the one with these two glasses. Okay, so let's get started. How about if we start out with the Whiskey Business. Oh, here, this is a stamp set. Whiskey Business. And let's see, while I have stuff here, we'll be using these two die sets, stitch shaped dies and layering circles. And that is for this part right here. You can see the stitched on it, and then for the scallop circle, it's using the layering circles. And I'll set these off to the side, but we'll do these also. Okay, so these are the pieces that when you come to class, they will be in the box for you to pick out which wood grain paper you like, and however you'd like to color it, it's fine. We'll be using this ribbon, which is part of a ribbon combo pack in the new catalog. This is stitch shapes circles, and I'll cut that out, and that's for this piece right here. And this one I didn't do any stamping on, so I'll leave it just like this. And then today we'll do the gold. I also have an option of doing it in copper embossing powder, copper foil. So do that. Bo is looking at me fussing. And then here is the wood grain paper. And I'll put it over a piece of espresso. And then at the top, using gold embossing powder, let me see if you could see this. It says, cheers to you. There you go. There you can see it. And it's just a slight hint of a greeting, but understated elegance. It's pretty. This is the gold, and every time I tried to tie it, I had a hard time. So I thought, you know what, I'm not going to fight it. I put adhesive on the underside, and I just separated all the strands so they're not twisted together. And then I attached all the pieces on the underside there. I'll show you how to do that. But I love how it came out. And you know what? Bo is fussing. I'm going to have to take him out. Hold on just a minute. Here. You can see the projects we're going to do. Bo, come. Come. Okay. He's out. He's not fussing anymore. Sorry about that. Okay, so where were we? We're going to make this one. Here are the pieces. This I'll do the embossing, heat embossing on it using the Cheers to You. Let's see, I'm going to cut these out. I've got that ready. So those are cut out. And the Cheers to You is going to go right here. For that I'm going to use Versamark ink. Here's the cheers to you. And I'm trying to find wherever there's the darkest area because I want the gold to stand up against it. If I did in a light area, it would be a little bit too matchy-matchy. Oh, you know, before I do this, let me get the gold powder ready. Okay. This side might be better. Way up at the top and over to the side because I need to allow room for the circle. Here's the gold powder. That turned out good. I'm going to use my heat tool to set it. So it here. Close this up. Gold powder done. Okay, and this has no stamping on it, so I will attach those pieces. Using my new stamp and seal. I like it. When I ran the gold foil through the Big Shot, because there was a few cuts in my top plate, it left a little bit of markings on the foil, but that's okay because I'm going to cover up the majority of it and just see those little scalloped edges. So there, you have no idea that the top plate was a little bit well loved. That's going to go in here. Okay, this I can attach using my adhesive to the espresso paper. Oh, this is another sample. Okay, and I would say we could attach it, but I need to attach this gold twisted trim. Maybe I'll do that now. So I'm just going to use some of my stamp and seal and undo it a bit. And I'll attach it right here, just like that. Now I will take all of these little bits and separate them. I guess it's a good thing this adhesive is so sticky, because if it wasn't, I'd lose some of these little strands. Oh, there it goes. Okay, so now it's completely frayed in individual pieces. And then I'll wrap that around. Yeah, I like how that looks. Maybe I'll separate a few of them so it doesn't look like all one piece. Hey, if I took the time to do it, it needs to be seen. Okay, I might go over those just to make sure they're in place, but this adhesive is quite sticky. I like it. Okay, so this piece is ready to attach to the card base, but I haven't folded it in half. Okay, and we're working on this one. Put this over here. So I'm going to have it at the top, like that. Okay, and this has no stamping on it, so I'm going to attach that flat, no dimensionals on that. And I want it to drop down a little bit into this white area. Okay, and see, we're done with that. This is for the inside. Somebody keeps sending me Pinterest pins. I wonder who that could be. Probably Shelly and Ruby. They send me good stuff. Okay, so that's inside. This is inside, but I know we'll have to stamp on it. So next is 2 glasses with ice cubes and the decanter. And I'm going to stamp that in Memento ink because I'll use the blends to color it in. Decanter is here. Oh, I don't think it fits on here. Yep, then I missed that side. Ooh, that came out nice. And 2 glasses, and they're here. Boy, that stamp's nice. Okay, I think that's it. So now I'm going to use the blends to color them in, and on the inside I'm using Pool Light Dark, Mango Light Dark, Saffron Light Dark to color in all this. You know what, I might as well stamp that while I have this all handy. Okay. Sending you an old-fashioned birthday card. Perfect, and that's done in espresso. Espresso is here. Sending you an old-fashioned birthday card. That came out nice and crisp. Okay, so all that I have left to do is color and cut and attach. So it's color, cut, now let's attach it. It's almost 4th of July. What are you going to do? There's no gatherings. We have to do stuff on our own. I'm going to go to the parents' house. Just a little old-fashioned American barbecue. Okay, so this one, should I try to do this one a little different somehow? Maybe here. And these two. What do you think? Maybe one on either side. Okay, I'll have the decanter just stuck down flat. And then the 2 glasses, they can be on dimensionals. Oop, see a little bit of adhesive peeking through there. All gone. I like the detail in this, so I'm trying to put it against the darker color so it's seen. That looks good. So dimensionals. Little adhesive overrun there. Okay, there's 1 glass. I don't want it to look like stair steps. How did I have that? Right there. That's how it will be. Okay. So was that 101 easy? I like the outcome. I like how it looks. And I was wanting to add more, thinking I need something here, I need little bling, but you know what? It's a boy card, and it's supposed to be 101. Whew. I do like these colors. And I like how that turned out. They're doing cheers. Cheers to 4th of July. Oh, and this is Heat Emboss. You're top shelf. Straight up, you're the best. I like it. Okay, so this one is done. And I'll post still pictures on my blog. Okay, so next is this one. Same type shapes. The scallop circle. So here are pieces. We'll be using the bling just for like maybe like their bubbles. And oh, I want to try using this ribbon. I really do like how the braided trim turned out. It pulls in the neutral colors, but I want to try something a little bit different, and I think this one would go. It's brand new. Have to open it. Yeah, that looks really nice. Okay, so to get started on this one, what do I have here? This is inside paper. Don't you love the new color, Misty Moonlight? I've already gone through 3 packages of it. Well, I have 2 sheets left. How could that be? And for both of these, the paper is, I always call it wood grain paper, but the designer paper comes in a large package, and it is called designer paper in good taste, but I just refer to it as wood grain in my mind. But this, I know that it's canvas with white ink or white pasty, oily, I don't know what kind of ink that is, slathered all over it, but I'm going to make it look like it's ocean. The colors are right. I think it works out fine. Okay, so here's the card base. Start out by folding that in half. What's next? This is going to remain plain. I'm not going to go crazy and do the coral stamp and coloring it in coral. So it just gets attached to the Misty Moonlight layer. That's nice. Not for today's project, but other projects. Okay. And this one I had up at the top. Should I keep it at the top? Well, I'll put the ribbon on it. Just a knot. I don't think bows would work here. Okay, and then I'll trim these ends because I messed them up a bit while I was tightening the knot. Okay, so we're done with that. Metallic edge ribbon. And you know I could take a blend and color this any color I'd like, but today I'm going to keep it white. Both sides are good. Okay, so that's going to be stuck at the top. I guess I could do that now. Okay, and these pieces are for the circle, and there is a little stamping on that. The stamping is pretending like it's sand. So here's cut pieces using those same die cuts. And the sand is this stamp right here. And I'll do that in Smoky Slate. This must be a new pad. So if you have a stick-in new pad, take a candle, a clear candle, and put a little wax on it, and it will magically work nice and smooth. Okay, so this one is sand. Sand. I like it. I probably should check the inside. Oh yeah, there's more done on the inside. Okay, come back, sand. Well, if I put this under here, you can see where I'm stamping. Sand. Okay, so sand is done, and because I might have got, yeah, I have some freckles down here. Flip it over. That's going to go on the inside. Done with sand or Smoky Slate. These get attached together. Okay, and this just gets laid on top using snail or Stampin' Seal, whatever you have. I really like this one. Oh, I should have put words down here first. Okay, hold on. So, for the words, this one I did with gratitude. This one I did happy birthday. Oh, and these punches, let me show you. You can use everyday label punch. And I did this one on the Misty Moonlight and happy birthday. Or Taylor Tag. How about, you know what, I'm going to try to shake this up a little bit. Because I did everyday label, no label. I'm going to do Taylor Tag in on white and silver. Let's see how this looks. So I already heat embossed that. Happy birthday. See how that looks? And then I have an extra happy birthday. We'll see which one looks best. So I'm not going to put words down here. I'm going to pretend like I planned that. I had extra pieces sitting around. Okay, so back onto the front assembly. This had sticky on it. Sand goes to the bottom. Should I put in the middle? No, I like it at the side. Over or under. So many decisions. These, not sure yet. So to do the little critters, let's do those. That is done in Memento ink. And I'm going to do a seahorse that I think is my favorite. I like shells and all, but the seahorse, I'm loving seahorse. And Memento. Ooh, wow, look at that. And a big shell. That one didn't come out so good. That one came out so good. And how about a sand dollar? That one's good. And no lemon twist. That would probably make the sea life scared. Why do you have a lemon twist on the beach? And a mini shell. Since I'm going to hand cut these all out, I'll just squeeze it in right there. Okay, and so coloring, I have the colors in here, but I'm going to try coloring them these colors a little bit brighter, bolder, and cutting them out. Can you tell I'm coloring over here? Here they are, all color. So I colored them at the same time, so they're exact same colors to go onto here. Should I do the same layout? Maybe a little different? What do you think? That's kind of a blob of white there, huh? How about... Now this one's so big, I think it needs to be at the bottom. Okay, I'm at a loss. I'm going to copy this other layout because it worked well. So I could go underneath there. Oh, that makes the seahorse tail stand up nice. Sand dollar, okay. There's probably names for all these. Any marine biologist, you could help us out. So what do you think? Oh, and then the words. Okay, which words? Well, they kind of have to be hiding. I think this one gets lost. That one looks good. Nope, that sand dollar needs to be up there. That could work. This one, it's the same as that. It stands out a little bit better though, huh? Okay, I'll stick with this one. So, to start attaching, I'll put this one down flat because I want my sea life on dimensionals, or some of them flat, but this can go down low. It can't go too far into the circle because then I won't have enough room to put all the cuteness. The seahorse definitely has to be popped up because the seahorse is in red and the seahorse is proud. Oops. I think I need some mini dimensionals. If I need some extra mini. Probably not two of them. Okay, it's going to be extra mini small now. Mini mini. Okay, did I stick them down? Yeah, but that's okay. So, big shell can be, yeah, I'm going to get fancy. Half flat down using a regular adhesive and the other half on dimensionals. Yeah, I planned that. Okay, now this one, you could just kind of get tucked in a little bit underneath. Because it's so bold in color, I think it's fine for it to be hidden a little bit. So if ever your adhesive isn't rolling, just roll the top part, because I'm looking for the adhesive to be right underneath that wheel. Ha, it works just fine. Okay, so this one can be right there. Yeah, I like how that turned out. I think it looks good. So how about a little bit of sparkly bubbly bling? Here. And maybe some medium ones. And a big one. Big bubble up there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do 5. Right there. There it is. Okay. Outside done. I like that. Oop, inside. What's on the inside? Just a little bit of coral stamped in moonlight and then colored with slate. Inside coral, or colored with light granite. Okay, that'll do. So I'm going to have this so I could see what the outline is. I know this side has little stamping on it, so I'm going to flip it over. So my Misty Moonlight stamp pad is in use somewhere, so I'm going to use this little spot. Spots are a good thing to have. So spots, you get them uninked, then all you have to do is get the refill, which is what, $3.75, and then you could refill your little spot over and over, and you could kind of make your own stamp pads. Kind of like it, just plain. Is coral always straight up and down? I think I'm going to try coloring this one a little bit different, because that one is in granite. Maybe if I do it in, what do I have here? Spray. Let me see how they look. So this is Spray Dark, Seaside Spray Dark, which to me is a lighter cousin of Misty Moonlight, but just a hue lighter. That's Seaside Spray Light. Well, how about if I do a little bit of both? Oh, you know I didn't want to color. It's going to take too long. Well, I'll do a little bit of it. So where the shadows are, I'm putting on the Seaside Spray Dark. So Bo came back in and he's already over there snoring. Oh, the life of a dog. Okay, and I don't want to color for too long of time over the stamped image because it's water-based. And I know these are alcohol markers, but if there's too much moisture, it will smear the image. And I'm just filling in the rest of this with Seaside Spray Light. It probably would have been easier just to do one color. Let's see if you notice a difference, like the shading. See if it was worth it. I don't know. What do you think? I like them both. So I'm going to flip this over, and This one is magically done using the granite. On my blog, I'll post a picture of the Seaside Spray coral inside. And because you've already seen this one, I'll just picture the other one completed. Okay, so this is done. Well, that one turned out cute. I really like the bright colors on there. I like both of them. Okay, so that project is done. In kind of neutral, calm colors, bright, under the ocean, let's have a party colors. I like both of the word placements. This one, still kind of like it, but it's a little bit crazy. Okay, so that's it for today. And these are 101 projects, and I hope to see you in class. And I will list all the projects used on my blog, and the video will be on YouTube the minute it uploads. There won't be a pretty picture showing the final product. It will just be my hands in motion, but I'll get that fixed too. But if you subscribe to YouTube, you could see it the minute that it's posted. Okay, I hope you have a great holiday, great 4th of July, and I will see you soon. Thanks for tuning in. Bye.